Right now at noon, some promising news when it comes to the fight against Alzheimer's disease. And local school districts are helping with vaccination efforts. How you can get one right now at Verona High School.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for tuning in on this Monday. A hot and humid start to the week, and we could see some much-needed rain later on. Let's head to the Weather Center meteorologist Chris Reese has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Hi, Chris.
Yeah, we are tracking some of those rain chances out there, Mark. Here's a live look outside right now. You already see some of those storm clouds that you get in the summer trying to bubble on up. We're going to be watching this closely because a lot of your storm chances today have to do with pop-up shower and thunderstorm activity, especially with the heat and the humidity. Speaking of the humidity, that's a big thing that we're going to notice on the increase as we go, not just through today, but through the next couple of days. So check it out. We're at 82 degrees right now. Feels like 85. Dew points are into the upper 60s, and in some cases, dew points are already creeping into the low 70s. And I say this all the time. This is the OPE as you begin to step outside, or the geez Louise, if you have, long hair, you're already beyond bad hair day at this point. It is humid. Your clothes are sticking to you. It's the air you can wear, but all that added moisture, Mark, that's what's going to fuel our chances for showers and thunderstorms. Coming up here in about 10 to 15 minutes, we're really going to take a look at our shower and thunderstorm chances as we go through the next couple of days.
I'll deal with the humidity if it means rain.
All right.
All right, good deal. We'll see you in a few minutes, Chris. Thank you. New information as an Illinois man died in Lake Monona after participating in a swim race over the weekend. The Dane County Medical Examiner's Office says 51-year-old Michael Hahn of Rochelle, Illinois, died while participating in the Big Swell swim race on Saturday. He was taken to the hospital where he died. Additional testing is underway, and the death of Hahn remains under investigation. Middleton police are asking the public for help with identifying two people suspected of stealing landscaping equipment from a business last week. Authorities say the suspects stole a chainsaw, 2 leaf blowers, and a ball cart from the Bruce Company during the early morning hours last Wednesday. The suspects were seen in surveillance video in a minivan. Anyone with information about the suspect's identity or the vehicle are asked to contact the Middleton Police Department. Some promising news in the fight against Alzheimer's, as government health officials have approved the first drug that they say may help slow the disease. The surprise decision came after the agency's independent advisors said the treatment hadn't been shown to help treat the brain-destroying disease. The Food and Drug Administration is not required to follow their advice. The agency approved the infused drug from Biogen. It's the first new Alzheimer's treatment in nearly 20 years, and the only one the FDA has backed to treat the underlying disease rather than manage symptoms. The first major university in Wisconsin is announcing it will require students to be vaccinated this upcoming school year. Marquette University in Milwaukee will require all undergrad and grad students to be vaccinated by August 1st. Officials say they made that decision after talking to health experts. The university will not require faculty and staff to get vaccinated, but it's highly encouraged. Beloit College is also requiring all students, staff, and faculty to be vaccinated. And if you're looking for a vaccine right now, Verona Area High School is hosting a pop-up right now. The Fitchburg Family Pharmacy is administering the Pfizer vaccine for those ages 12 and older. The clinic is going on until 2 o'clock this afternoon. There are other clinics going on across Dane County as well. You can find out where on Public Health Madison-Dane County's website. In the latest Wisconsin vaccine numbers, almost 43% of residents have completed their vaccine series, while just over 48% of the state's population has had at least one shot. In Dane County, over 58% of the population has completed their vaccine series. The number of Americans getting shots for COVID has dipped below a key benchmark. The average number of vaccinations is now fewer than 1 million per day, compared to more than 3 million less than 2 months ago. More than 138 million Americans, less than 42% of the population, are fully vaccinated, but the large number of unvaccinated Americans is jeopardizing efforts to achieve herd immunity. As part of the June vaccination blitz, the White House says advocacy groups organized more than 2,000 vaccination events over the weekend, most aimed at underserved communities. It's all part of President Biden's push to get 70% of all American adults to have at least one dose of the vaccine by the 4th of July. The Biden administration is also renewing efforts to re-examine the origins of the virus, asking the Intelligence Committee to report back in coming months.
Some of the evidence was right in front of our faces. We know that there were State Department diplomats who inspected, so to speak, that laboratory and came back and said that the safety practices were substandard.
Secretary of State Anthony Blinken said China needs to allow full access to the Wuhan lab as part of the investigation of the virus's origins. China severely restricted access to the lab when the World Health Organization sent investigators last year. One bank CEO says Americans are sitting on loads of cash thanks to 3 rounds of government payouts. Bank of America's chief executive says his customers have not spent about 70% of the last couple of rounds of stimulus money. The U.S. government has given out $804 billion to individuals and families since the pandemic started. Consumer spending jumped above the $1 trillion mark this year, but economists warn that could spur inflation and cause more supply chain issues and worker shortages. Ahead at noon, redistricting talks continue at the Capitol. Plus, the GOAT of gymnastics is adding another medal to her case. How Simone Biles made history yesterday. That's ahead at noon.
Need to get the right glasses at the right price right now? Then shop the right sale at iMart Express. For a limited time, get 1 pair of single vision glasses for $20 and 1 pair of progressives for $40. Drop by iMart Express and save today.
Attention homeowners, we're looking for 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. We want to evaluate our custom bathing solutions in real homes for safety and convenience. Call Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. Mad City Baths is your trusted local source for bathroom updates, from tub to shower conversions to walk-in tubs with easy access designs. We install in as little as 1 day. Be one of 50 homeowners who receive special savings with free installation on a new bath or shower system. 18 months, no payments, no interest financing. We'll take before and after pictures, put a good neighbor sign in your yard, and compensate you for your time. Call during this program for a $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call now with zip code and location to qualify. 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Wouldn't it be nice to not have to deal with your messy gutters anymore? Leave that nasty chore in the rearview mirror with a new Leaf Guard gutter system. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how Leaf Guard's patented design keeps leaves and debris out so you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. And now is the best time to get Leaf Guard. Order now and save 75% on installation labor, free financing for a year, and a $100 Visa gift card. Call to set up your free estimate today.
The light at the end of the tunnel isn't shining so brightly for everyone. Families continue to fight for survival. Some jobs are gone forever. Bills pile up. But please know, you have not been forgotten. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
Is that the counting process?
All happening right now, there's a public hearing going on at the Capitol about redistricting. Democrats are making a push to redraw the state's electoral districts. The process would take the drawings out of the hands of the legislature and make the process nonpartisan. Currently, the boundaries are drawn by the state legislature. There is a possibility that county and city clerks could testify at today's hearing. We'll have more on that coming up in later newscasts. U.S. gymnastics star Simone Biles is continuing to make history. Biles took home a record 7th 7th national championship yesterday in Texas. Biles' 7th titles are the most ever by an American woman. The U.S. Gymnastics Championship in Fort Worth found Biles in peak form as she prepares for the Tokyo Olympics this summer. Biles won the all-around title by 4.7 points. Wow, it is incredible. Well, hot and muggy start to the work week, and we could see some showers and thunderstorms later this afternoon. Meteorologist Chris Reese will have more in your certified most accurate forecast next.
Stoughton Health has 3 convenient urgent care locations, one right in Stoughton Hospital, another in Oregon, and coming soon, one in McFarland, conveniently located off of Highway 51 for the care you need without the wait.
Tired of unsightly mold and mildew in your bath area? Mad City Baths has the solution. Our bath and shower systems are infused with Microban antimicrobial protection for easy cleaning. And we can install your new bath or shower in as little as 1 day.
They're honest with you. They're, very friendly, respectful.
They'll do it 1 day, and it'll be done.
So don't wait. We're looking for 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. You'll get special savings with free installation. 18 months, no payments, no interest financing. Let us take pictures before and after, and we'll compensate you for your time. Call during this program to receive a $50 Amazon gift card with estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call now with zip code and location to qualify. 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Menards has the flooring you need to give your home a fresh look. Check out our great selection of Shaw flooring. Add warmth with soft and luxurious carpet. Durable laminate flooring is easy to install. Waterproof vinyl plank is perfect for active lifestyles. Or if tile is more your style, Mohawk, porcelain, or ceramic tile adds timeless beauty to any room. Right now, all flooring is 11% off at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Stoughton Health has 3 convenient urgent care locations, one right in Stoughton Hospital, another in Oregon, and coming soon, one in McFarland, conveniently located off of Highway 51. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
Want to know what the day's weather will be like where you live? Well, that's easy. Just ask me. Here's how. Record a short video on your phone. State your name, where you're from, and simply say,
I'm Sam from Madison. Hey, Chris, plan my day.
Then send it to me by email, and I'll give you a personal forecast right here on News 3 Now this morning. This is your chance to be on TV. So just send me a video and say,
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris. Plan our day.
Plan your day with Chris, only on News 3 Now this morning. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrial is down almost 152 points. The NASDAQ up 24. The S&P 500 down about 10.5. Let's check in now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report. Boy, it is dry out there.
Yeah, and that's the constant conversation I'm having with farmers right now. I think they're feeling all right today. But if we continue to see this hot weather can propel through the week and not any real measurable rain, then we're going to start to be concerned. A lot of farms were spending time over the weekend despite the excessive heat and putting up that first crop alfalfa. Well, now we've got those bare fields that are going to need some nourishment as far as the moisture is concerned so they can start replenishing for second crop. So I know that's on the minds of a lot of farmers. But like I said, weather, not my department. Markets on the midday are showing some strength in Chicago. Not really a lot of news, but this is the time of year where we are going to see weather dominate what traders are talking about. I talked with an ag economist out of the University of Illinois, and he said at this time of the year, the weather premium can be as much as a 12% bonus in price for farmers. 40, 50, up to 70% higher on our June commodity prices compared to what we sometimes see during the harvest. Now, he said he recognizes a lot of farms are trying to manage through their risk, and they're a little concerned about what they're really going to end up with out there. But he advises that now is a good time to be having a conversation with maybe the broker that you work with or your ag lender and see if you can get some position on this market so that you don't lose or watch the base erode on that crop that you're growing out there. Dairy markets in Chicago today, a little bit on the soft side. Barrel cheese down 3 at 158.5. 40-pound block cheese down 2.5 at 147.5. Double A butter down 0.5 as well. well at $177 a pound. And I'm going to keep an eye on what's happening with corn and soybeans because we were double digits higher just before the noon show, and now I see that we suddenly are going in the opposite direction. So there might be a news story out there developing. I'll keep you posted.
Thank you, Pam. Here's Chris now with the forecast, hopefully with some rain in it.
We need the rain. That's going to be the big focus of everything I'm talking about. But in the meantime, you know, we're looking outside. We're looking at temperatures right now, and things are pretty toasty for us already. 82 for us in Madison, 83 for the Dells. Lone Rock coming in at 86. Same for Boscobel. La Crosse, you're at 87. Those sandy soils out to the west just heat on up rather quickly. But you see those cumulus clouds trying to develop off in the distance there. Typically, I call these decorator clouds, but today they're the clouds that are trying to become thunderstorms. It's just a matter of which one is going to be able to do it. We have chances for showers and thunderstorms throughout southern parts of the state today. Most of these are going to be afternoon pop-ups. The further south and east you are, the better your chance is. Tomorrow, we have a little bit of a more organized chance to see some showers and thunderstorms, but then I'm going to be watching the popcorn nature of the splash and dash showers again as we start to move into Wednesday. Here's what I'm watching on Doppler track right now. Bingo, right around Milwaukee. I see a lightning strike starting to show up. We jump down towards the south just a little bit, and we see a couple more of the lightning strikes showing up on Doppler track. This is where our chance of showers of thunderstorms is coming from, and right on cue. You see what I mean when I say they're just popping on up. We need those, as many as we can get, because we're still in a moderate drought in Madison. It is a severe drought as you work your way further towards the south and east. Here's the deal. Here's how we're shaping up. Over the past week, we only saw 1/100 of an inch of rain. That means we are just shy of 7 inches when it comes to our rainfall deficit. Our drought situation is likely to get worse before it gets better. As we go through the next couple of weeks, odds favor we're going to be drier than normal, even though we'll see rain chances. Today, those rain chances are going to be best the further south and east you are. Watch what happens, though, as we move into tomorrow. It's still not the best rain chance in the world, but as I said, it's a little bit more organized. This is 9 o'clock in the morning. You have a couple of showers now starting to develop throughout northern portions of the area. We start to move into the afternoon. Now it's 1:30. You see this chance for the showers and thunderstorms working its way further towards the south. So as you head out tomorrow morning, an umbrella, you might want to grab that, keep it on hand. When it comes to lunchtime, though, one, it's going to be hot, humid, and sticky anyway, but you want to sit under an umbrella or sit inside because right around lunchtime, I do believe we'll see some of our better chances for showers and thunderstorms getting into the mix. And then as soon as the sun sets, we'll turn those on off. Check this out, though. We see the chance for the showers and thunderstorms. It's really not going to add up to much. We're talking 1/4 of an inch, maybe 1/2 an inch if some folks get lucky and get some repeat thunderstorms. Because of this, you need to water your grass, folks. Even though we're going to see the rain chances almost each and every day, I encourage you to water the grass because your lawn, if you really want to keep it that nice green, requires about 1 inch of water per week. We're just not going to get that with this weather pattern that we're in. We are going to get a lot of heat, though, so make sure that you're staying hydrated. You and your lawn definitely need to be hydrated. Limit the outdoor activity and wear the lightweight, light-colored, loose-fitting clothing. A lot of people message me every year, Chris, why do you wear sweaters when it's hot outside? Because this is incredibly thin, folks. My suit is a lot heavier and a lot warmer than when I wear this. And so it's one of the ways that I myself beat the heat. I encourage you to find what works for you, but stay cool out there, folks. A daily chance for the afternoon pop-up shower and thunderstorm all the way through Friday. Humidity drops for the weekend, but we keep that steam and sizzle around through next week.
All right. No relief in sight.
No relief in sight at all, other than the humidity dropping, but we really need some drought relief, Mark.
Yeah, we do. All right. Thank you, Chris. Today in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, they are using an Instant Pot to make a quick and easy meal. Here's Howard.
With all the stuff we have going on these days, it seems that most of us are looking for easy ways to get great meals on the table without spending all day in the kitchen. That's why today's safer-to-use pressure cookers and Instapots are so popular. You see, when food cooks under pressure, it cooks quickly and is infused with lots of flavor. So let's start by placing a good-sized pork shoulder that we've seasoned on a rack inside our pressure cooker. We add some water, lock the cover, and let it come to pressure. Then we let it simmer for a little over an hour which is about 1/3 of the time it normally takes. Once it's done and the pressure releases, we carefully take out our tender as could be pork and shred it with a couple of forks. We put it back in the pot, add a bit of barbecue sauce and pineapple tidbits. When it's heated through, it's done. Our favorite way to serve this is on slide rolls. And whether you put these out for dinner or during a game at halftime, everyone will be all smiles. To get the recipe for our tropical pulled pork sliders, all you have to do is visit our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a tasty tropical way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, Howard, thank you. Ahead at noon, Lisa Briggs with the Bruce Company is here answering your plant and garden questions. The number to call, 270-9933. 270-9933. We'll get to your calls right after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Time is of the essence when planning for retirement. So take the time now to make sure yours is well built. Retirements are built here every day. Retirement Income Planning, LLC.
Attention homeowners, we're looking for 50 homeowners whose bath or shower doesn't look so good and won't come clean. Call Mad City Baths now to take your bathroom from outdated to outstanding in as little as 1 day. From walk-in showers to walk-in tubs, backed with a double lifetime labor warranty. So why wait? Time's running out to call. Remember, we have special savings for 50 homeowners. Free installation on a new bath or shower system. 18 months, no payments, no interest financing. We'll take before and after pictures, put a good neighbor sign in your yard, and compensate you for your time. Last chance to call during this program for the $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call now with zip code and location to qualify. 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
The light at the end of the tunnel isn't shining so brightly for everyone. Families continue to fight for survival. Some jobs are gone forever. Bills pile up. But please know, you have not been forgotten. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
Hello, I'm Roman Ryan of Ryan Funeral Homes. As a locally owned and operated funeral home, it's important to know that not all funeral homes are the same. Some other Madison area funeral homes are actually owned by corporations based outside of the United States. A corporately owned funeral home is focused on the bottom line, making services more costly. We have served local families for more than 80 years, and our priority is investing in the community and your family. In your time of need, Ryan Funeral Homes are here for you.
What does your retirement future look like? With a well-built retirement, your future can look bright. Your financial home secure. Retirements are built here every day. Call now and start building yours.
Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is here answering your plant and garden question. The number to call, 270-9933. Hi, Lisa.
Hello, how are you?
Good, hanging in there.
Yeah.
Trying to stay cool.
It's all we can do today.
Let's go to the phones. We'll start with Ann from Madison. Hi, Ann. What's your question?
Hi, yes. I have peonies in my yard, and they've been great bloomers for years. And now they're not blooming anymore, and some of the buds aren't even, they look burnt out. And so I'm not sure what's going on, but I talked to my neighbor, and she's having the same problem. So
okay.
I don't know what's going on with the peonies this year and last year.
Okay, well, there are a couple of reasons why peonies don't flower or bud. The first one is that the conditions in your yard have changed and there's not enough sun. The other one is that if you mulch your garden, you need to be really careful with peonies. They don't like the mulch right up to the plant because if the eyes get covered by more than a couple of inches of soil or mulch, then they stop producing flower buds.
Okay.
As far as sort of bleaching out, we did have some pretty cold weather a couple of times when the peonies were sort of developing, so that might be part of it as well.
Okay,
And I think the
so
same
it doesn't
kind of
have
thing
anything
happened
to do
last
with
year.
their age. I thought, well, maybe they're getting too old. They've been there for years, like 20,
You
30
could
years.
certainly divide them. The best time to do that is sort of end of August, early September.
Okay.
You dig them out and then take a sharp shovel and split them,
Okay.
and then replant.
All right. Thanks for the call. Let's go to Daryl in Stoughton. Hi, Daryl. What's your question?
Yes, Lisa, I've got maybe my cucumber and tomato plants, and a couple weeks ago when it got cold, I covered them so it wouldn't frost, but I think some acid rain or something has got on them leaves of some of my tomatoes and cucumbers, and I'm wondering if I should cut the leaves off of the cucumber plants.
That is frost damage. The same thing happened to my tomatoes. I covered them too, but it just got too cold. If they're starting to, I would leave the leaves on until they start to produce new leaves. And the new foliage should not be affected. And once you start to get some growth on there, then you could go ahead and take off those frost damaged leaves. But you don't have to. They're, you know, it's not fungal, so nothing's gonna happen to them.
Okay.
Okay, I appreciate that.
All right, good luck.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Jean now in Madison. Hi, Jean. What's your question?
Yeah, hi, Lisa. Excuse me. I got an orchid plant for Mother's Day, and about 2 days after I got it, on the one, there's two stalks, and on the one stalk, all the petals fell off. I have no petal flowers on that one stalk at all. Are they going to come back?
Well, the way orchids, it sounds like you have a moth orchid, and when those flower buds are produced, they last a long time, but not forever. So those flowers will not rebloom. But what you can do is when that whole spray of flowers is finished up blooming, then you can just trace the stem back down to like one of those. There's like a node, like a bump on the flowering stem, and if you cut just above that, sometimes you will get a second flower stem that will come out of that place. Just make sure it gets a good soak once a week, that you get the whatever the medium is that it's growing in, nice and soaked, but you don't need to do that more than once a week. And they don't like to sit in water, so make sure that if you have them in a decorative pot or if they're in some kind of foil wrapping, that you make sure that they have good drainage and they're not sitting in water.
Okay, let's go to Marianne from Lone Rock. Hi, Marianne.
Hi.
Hi, what's your question? What's your question?
Oh, I planted catalpas from the seed, from the pod.
Mm-hmm.
And I got them, I got one in a big, big pot, and the others I scattered around the yard.
Okay.
I thought, and are they very rare here?
Catalpas are, depending on what species you have, there's a southern and a northern one. And the northern one, we just don't see them in people's yards anymore because they get quite large and they're messy. They have those big flowers that fall off and then those great big pods. So, I can only think of a few places in my neighborhood or on the west side of Madison where they actually have them, but they're not necessarily a rare plant. We just don't see them in the garden centers very much anymore because they're not very popular, but they are quite beautiful.
Yeah.
So I would just grow your seeds and see what happens.
All right. We are out of time. Thank you all for calling in. Lisa, thank you for your time. We'll talk to you soon. Here's Chris with one final check of the forecast.
Steamy. That's going to be the name of the game as we go through the next several days. We're also going to watch that daily chance for a shower or thunderstorm popping up into the afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon is probably one of our better chances to see some of those showers and thunderstorms around here. As we move towards the weekend and next week, humidity comes down, shower and thunderstorm chances come down as well, but we're still going to have a little sizzle as temperatures stay warm.
All right, we'll keep our fingers crossed for some rain. Thank you, Chris. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.